These are 7 habits that made me financially free. I don't know, it took me about 3 years to be financially free, and I've been free ever since. So I'm gonna be sharing with you 7 of these habits. So let's go ahead and do it. Hey everyone, Christian here with a brand new video. Hopefully you enjoy it, and if you find value at any point during this video, make sure you smash the like button to support it, and let's dive right into it. All right, habit number 1, reading. Look, this is my favorite book of all time, and more importantly, this is the book that made me what I am today. I know it's just one book, and this is a combination of different books that I've actually read, but reading was one of the habits that I did not have, that once I actually got it, my life changed like dramatically. Okay, I'm not talking about reading novels and stuff like that. No, I'm talking about reading about business, habits, success, personality, and so on. Look, this book itself, Rich Dad Guide to Investing, is actually one of the most incredible books that I've ever read, because it not only gives you like a guidance as an investor, but it has this little thing right here called the BI triangle. And in this book, I actually learned how to build a business, a successful business. Once I actually did that, I was able to actually have what I have today. I have a business. I don't have a big corporation because I don't like that, but I have a company that sustains itself. I have businesses that generates me passive income, and more importantly, I have a cash flow that I can take advantage of on my daily basis. So definitely reading is something that it's a habit that you must have if you want to be successful. One of the things that I can recommend you in case you don't like reading is that nowadays we have different options available, such as Audible from Amazon, where you can actually buy ebooks and just listen to them, or audiobooks, and just listen to them while you work out, while you cook, while you shower, while you do anything. You can actually listen to these books. My recommendation though is that you actually pay attention, or at least pay 70% of the attention. Look, paying 70% of your attention to an audiobook instead of not reading at all is way better, right? So reading is the first habit. Second habit that I was able to have, or to get, that made me financially free, was the learning how to sell. And it's actually something that comes in this book too, but I have a list of different books about Grant Cardone that I can recommend you. Sell to Survive, Be First or Be Last, The 10X Rule. And I have another book that I can recommend you that is called The Perfect Day to Boss Up from Rick Ross, and so on. I have a bunch of lists of books that can actually help you. That The Money Game from, Tony Robbins. All of these books like have something in common, and they always talk about how to sell. Like, they don't actually say, hey, this is how you sell, but you understand how to lead, not only to people for potential customers or anything like that. I'm talking about selling to people, selling to your team, selling to your leaders, selling to your parents, selling ideas to yourself. So selling is a habit that can make you rich no matter what. And the problem with this is that not having this habit, it's 99% for sure that even if you make a lot of money, you're not going to be able to be free, because if you lose that money, you won't be able to recover it as fast as possible as if you could actually sell. So that's number 2. Habit number 3 that it's going to make you financially free is avoid procrastination. Look, I've seen so many people who are very talented that have a lot of dreams, great ideas, but they never succeed simply because they procrastinate. Procrastination basically means just leaving stuff later. And I'm not saying do everything in one single day. All I'm saying is don't procrastinate if you don't have to. Look, if you are ill, or if you had a car accident or whatever, you can't work, then yeah, obviously you can procrastinate. But if it's because you don't feel good, if it's because you don't have the right energy, no, that's not it. You got to be disciplined. Okay. And so procrastination can actually lead you to being broke instead of being rich, just like that, just that habit. Why? Let me give you an example. I have a project in mind this is a mistake that I've actually done myself. I have a beach house that I had to build last year and I didn't. And now this year I'm actually starting to build it with architects, engineers and stuff. But I lost a whole year of passive income because I procrastinated too much. It's not like I was going to go there and build it myself. I just had to put in some time in order to make the design, sign the papers, whatever, and then build the house. But I procrastinated and therefore I lost a ton of money. But me, I'm okay. I have other sources of income. But when I was studying as a business entrepreneur, I couldn't procrastinate like that because I was broke. So big mistake. Avoid procrastination. 4, habit that is gonna make you financially free, or that made me financially free, is optimizing my time. Look, this is going to be controversial, maybe. I don't know. Sorry about my words. I don't know how to pronounce all of them. But one of the things, or one of the most important parts of my day, of my life, is resting. And some people even call me, never call me on the phone, like text me. I don't talk on the phone. I'm never gonna answer the phone. I'm not doing it. Some people can write to me when I'm resting and hey, can I talk to you for a moment? I'm like, I'm busy playing video games. I'm busy watching TV. I'm busy reading. I'm busy working out. But I can do that, or I can afford to do that, because I optimized my entire time. So I actually have a certain time to record videos. I have a certain time to answer emails. I have a certain time to help my team. I have a certain time to send payments. I have a certain time to place trades. I have a certain, you know what I mean? When you are able to optimize your time, you're never gonna feel overwhelmed. If you have work that is making you stressful, that you cannot spend time with your family, that you cannot spend time doing the hobby that you love, then you're not optimizing the time. Resting is even more important than working. A good rest can give you a great day of work. So my biggest advice is try to optimize the time as much as possible. I actually read a book about Peter Voog. It's actually called 6 Months to Six Figures. And he actually mentions this, that people don't even do the laundry anymore. I don't do my laundry. Okay, I don't cook unless I want to. I don't clean. All right, I don't edit my videos. I don't do any of the stuff that I don't like, because I optimize my time to do the stuff that I like, so that in the end of the day, I'm happy, I feel fulfilled, and I'm not tired. Does that make sense? Optimizing your time can actually make you financially free for 2 reasons. Number 1, you're never gonna be tired of what you're doing because you're happy. You're doing the things that you love. Number 2, because you're getting the job done. If you're not able to get the job done, and even if you're completely optimized on your time and you're not able to get the job done, then the deadline wasn't enough. Okay, if you're writing a book and you realize that in, I don't know, a month it's not gonna be ready, then probably the month was the actual wrong time. But you can only know that if you have your time optimized. So focus on that. Habit number 5 that made me financially free is listening to the new generations. Look, I'm 34. And even though that might not sound as old to people above 40, but I sound old for people below 25. So I listen to those people because I was one of those people. And guess what? If you come to me right now with the newest phone, with the newest generation of iPad and the app and the artificial intelligence, probably I'm not gonna be able to understand you. It's not because I'm not smart. It's just because I don't have the exact same amount of cells in the brain that a 20-year-old has. Does that make sense? So newest generations are the ones who are going to build the future. So listen to new generations. One of the stupidest thing that a lot of people do is like, hey, you're too young to understand this. Young people understand more than us, the old people. Okay, I listened to my two daughters talking to me, and I actually like realized that they could understand stuff faster than me nowadays because they're younger than me. Does that make sense? So if you're starting off a new business, or if you're trying to get advice from someone who is younger than you and you see that the idea is right, obviously you're not gonna pay attention to, I don't know, partying and dating a bunch of girls. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is in regards to business, right? If your nephew, your cousin, your son, your daughter come to you and says, hey, I see your business, but this could actually improve it, listen to the new generations. They know what they're talking about. They know the consumers, they know the market, and they know how to do things better than we're doing it. So hope that makes sense. The sixth habit that made me financially free, well, not all of you are going to be, on board, but is spend more money. Spend more money. I know it sounds weird, but let me go ahead and explain. When I was younger, like 24, 25, 26, maybe even, I remember that I was like so cheap for stuff. I couldn't buy the car that I wanted. I couldn't buy the meal that I wanted. I couldn't buy the shoes that I wanted because I was cheap. And one of the, I don't know, this is game changing, but you can actually talk to, I don't know, the sons of Donald Trump, for instance. I don't care about politics or anything like that, but Donald Trump's son probably is rich. Does he care about money? Is he always thinking like, hey, maybe we shouldn't buy this because it's too much? Hey, we shouldn't spend money here. Do you think he actually thinks like that? No. Is he stressed about money? No. That's what I mean. You don't have to be stressed about money. If money is your stress, you're looking at the wrong direction. Money is not the goal. It's freedom. It's freedom. So one of the things that I actually read, I don't remember in what book I actually read it, but once you actually sit on first class on an airplane, you never want to go back to tourist or to what's the economic. Never. Why is that? Because you actually had a taste of what first class actually tasted like. Does that make sense? So if you actually, I don't know, spend a month living on a beach house with a pool or whatever, and then you go back to a small apartment, you're not gonna like it. Does that make sense? So the point of it is that you actually expand your mind into a state where you realize that money is not important. It's freedom. But I'm not saying go ahead and waste all of your money on stupid things. No, all I'm saying is spend more money so that you can earn more money. Okay? If you protect your money so much, it's never gonna go, but now money is gonna come around as well because you are too afraid of losing this money that you're now focused that next to you, there's 10 times more than money. Does that make sense? So spend more money. Don't hesitate about buying the watch that you wanted, the shoes that you wanted. But just keep this in mind. Once you actually buy it, set your next target to buy twice as expensive the next thing, 3 times more expensive. Hey, I bought a 2020 car. Now I want to buy a 2024 year card. Does that make sense? So that's my advice. It's not about wasting money. It's about having the mentality that money is not the goal. It's freedom. So enjoy it. And the 7th habit that made me financially free is enjoying what I do. Look, I get this question a lot, many times, and people are like, hey, how can you actually have so many ideas for videos? Like you have over 1,000 videos on YouTube. And I'm like, I don't know. It's just like every day I actually wake up and I kind of think of 2 or 3 videos that I can record. Do you think that happens because I hate what I do? No, I enjoy what I do. People are like, hey, you know what? Maybe you shouldn't pay. I don't know. They ask me questions about taxes and stuff, and they you're bored. Like, don't you get bored with all these numbers and taxes and stuff like that? I'm like, I love paying taxes. Okay, I love understanding taxes, tax breaks and stuff. Okay. People see me traveling for business and they're like, don't you get tired of traveling? I'm like, I love traveling, man. Does that make sense? And even if I don't love everything that I do, I enjoy it. Look, I bought a math book like a week ago or something. And my girlfriend was like, why would you even buy something like that? Because everybody hates math, right? And I'm like, I love it. You know, I love to look at it. I don't remember all of this stuff, but I love to look at the formulas and stuff. So I kind of enjoy even things that I don't like doing. Does that make sense? So you gotta enjoy what you do. It doesn't matter if you're a call center agent, if you're a waiter or waitress, if you are a, I don't know, a DJ or whatever. You gotta enjoy what you do, okay? If you want to succeed in what you do, enjoy it. If you cannot enjoy whatever is it that you do, you gotta change it. Otherwise, you will never be financially free. I was a trainer for sales for like 2 years or 1.5 years or something like that. I love that thing more than anything in the world. I enjoyed it. I moved on because I realized that I was never going to be financially free by being a trainer. Now I'm a trainer, but I'm in YouTube. So I train you and over 100 and something thousand people every single day. So I keep on enjoying what I do. It's just I change certain things. So hopefully that's actually clear. Hey, so I hope this video kind of helps you out in the end. I guess we all have different opinions as to what are the best habits for being financially free. I just shared with you the ones that made me financially free. If they work for you, amazing. And give a like to this video if you enjoy the content of it. And by any chance you have any questions or anything to share, leave a comment in the comment section below. And I'll be glad to take a look at that comment as usual. Be subscribed for more people, and I'll see you next time.